So, how did we get here?
I don't know.
Because in the first month and a half that we had our TikTok channel, we were both like, we're never making a YouTube channel.
Like, no way. Not doing that.
We're not doing it. It's too much hard work. There's just not a chance. And then we hit 30K.
And next minute, we're like,
welcome to our YouTube channel!
You're on like 1%?
2. Alright, you guys wanted it. Now you've got it. Here are our top 10 most asked questions so you guys can get to know us a little bit better on this sort of platform.
Woo! Number 1.
Give it to me.
What is your name? And how old are you?
My name is Alessia. I am 23 years old. I am originally from Darwin in the Northern Territory, and I moved down to Melbourne to study university, which I dropped out of.
What were you studying?
I did a Bachelor of Media and Communications, and I didn't enjoy it, so I did it for a year and a half, and then I deferred, and then I did a Diploma of Makeup, and now I work as a retail manager at a cosmetics store here in Melbourne.
Amazing. My name is Taz. I'm 25 years old. I've always lived here in Melbourne. I've studied psychology, but currently I'm a DJ, so that's mostly what I do.
That's so cool. And where have you DJed, baby?
I DJ at events mostly, but I mean one of my top gigs has been like Tramp, I would say. But I also DJ at F45 every Saturday morning.
That's cool.
At a gym.
Perfect.
So yeah. Next question. Are we sisters?
Can we kiss?
The answer to both is no. It's a hard no. No, we're not sisters, and no, we will not kiss.
If you ask us to.
Yeah, just because you ask. We will kiss when we want to kiss.
Not because we have to. So the next question is, what age were you when you came out?
I was about 15 years old, maybe 14, somewhere around that. Still in school. Didn't have an amazing experience because it kind of like got talked about at school, and then my parents ended up finding out before I even had the chance to kind of talk to them about it. So my coming out story isn't necessarily like the traditional one. Things were a bit weird at first, but obviously like it's all worked out nicely now, and my parents are like very accepting and supportive, so I'm super lucky.
Yeah. I was 20 years old when I came out, but I didn't actually know that I liked girls until I was 20 years old, so my entire life I sort of grew up straight because that's just who I was. I'd never questioned it or anything of the sorts, and then I met a female and I ended up getting in a relationship with her, and that sort of introduced me to the world of girls.
Women.
And I came out as soon as I knew. I didn't necessarily like post it on social media or anything. I would just post my girlfriend at the time on my socials and things like that. And if people wanted to ask me, I would be more than willing to tell them. But I don't think that I felt I owed anyone a coming out post or story or anything like that. And people could just figure it out themselves.
Yeah, very similar to me too.
Yeah. How did your parents react?
I kind of answered that in the first one, but I think they were a bit shocked at first, and I mean, most people don't really know how to take it, even friends, you know, at first they're shocked, unsure how to process it, so, you know, you just give people a little bit of time, but everyone now that's in my life is very supportive and loving, so I've got, like, I'm very lucky to have had pretty good experiences, but obviously you do lose some friends. Sometimes. It's the harsh reality, isn't it?
It's a harsh reality.
But yeah.
So my mum reacted really well. Basically we were just at dinner and she asked me like, oh, you know, like, have you been speaking to any boys? Or do you have a boyfriend? And I just like sort of awkwardly laughed. And my sister who was sitting next to me knew. And I was like, oh no, actually, and I was really awkward. I was like, I've been seeing a girl. And she was shocked, but I knew that she was going to be so chill about it, and she was, and it was fine.
We're very lucky.
But that's how it came out.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we are very lucky, very blessed with such like amazing, supportive people in our lives who have accepted us for exactly who we are. So the next question is, how did we meet? Taz and I met on Tinder. But it's a little bit of a crazy story, as a majority of you would know, because Taz was my first and only swipe on Tinder.
Yeah.
So it was just meant to be. We just got very lucky.
I guess another question we get asked a lot is, what was the first thing we noticed about each other?
Ooh. One of the first things that I noticed about Taz was definitely her smile. Her eyes light up and they glisten quite a lot, and you can see like the genuine happiness from her soul come through her face.
That's so nice. The first thing I noticed about you was your eyes, and that's my most favourite thing about her, because they just sparkle.
Baby.
And I just
You're so cute.
I love looking at her, you know? Look at her.
Stop! You're the cutest thing. So the next question that we've got is, do we live together? No, Taz and I don't live together. You probably think that we do because we have spent all of these 6 months in isolation together. However, we don't officially live together. But who knows?
Maybe soon.
What will 2021 bring us?
About to U-haul it.
I was about to say, get the U-Haul!
Yeah. Not official, but attached to each other's hip.
I wouldn't have it any other
Me
way.
either. Another question we get asked is, are you guys married? We met. Well, the first thing is, I guess people don't really know how long we've been dating for. We met 6 months ago. Oh my god. We missed our anniversary. We're the worst.
I know, we're so bad.
Alright, so we've seen each other, we've been dating for about 6 months.
April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Yeah, 6 months.
But we've been officially going out for
2 months now.
2 months, and we've got a YouTube channel.
2 months and 2 days! Hey! That is some lesbian shit.
So, yeah. So, I guess that would answer. Are we married? No. We've just started dating. So, but yes, maybe one day.
Maybe.
No, definitely. We get this all the time.
On almost every single one of our TikTok lives.
And it's, do you want to have kids? It's a deep question.
It's such a deep question. We've known each other 6 months.
Yeah.
And we get put on the spot quite a lot to be like, do you want kids? And I think when you're put on the spot in front of like 100 people, and that's not even something you've even discussed, because it's only been 6 months,
Legit.
it can be a little bit like, oh my god, do you? I don't even know if I do. Like, I don't know. Long story short, eventually, probably yes.
Yeah.
We've discussed.
Now that everyone asks all the time, we've had to discuss. But yeah, I guess if if it feels right at the time, then we'll do it. But it's so far away.
It's so far away. At least 10 years.
Yeah.
We're only 23, 25.
Yeah, so it's like we have plenty of time. We're not having kids right now, but I mean...
But to be fair, how cute would they be? Why did we start our TikTok?
Well, when we first met, we were like making TikToks together, and then you would post it on your personal account.
Yeah, on my personal TikTok.
But her personal TikTok is mostly about makeup. My personal TikTok's mostly about DJing. So like the couples content was like good, but it needed its own space. So we decided to just make an account just for fun.
We didn't even make it. It was one of my like old
Yeah.
accounts that I'd had for years. It had 10 followers on it, and my old username and my old photo of me that was like 7 years old. So I just turned that into the Taz and Alessia account, and here we are.
Yeah.
It blew up.
Honestly, I remember saying to her, like, I'm not telling any of my friends about it because, like, it's going to be, like, weird because we just met and no one's going to watch, blah, blah, blah. And then...
Our first video got 4,500 views and, like, 700 likes. And we were like, what?
Yeah. It was very shocking.
And then we slowly started to post every now and then, and we noticed that the views were quite consistent and they were quite good. So we're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then we went really hard. I think we decided in August, end of August, start of September, we'd go hard at the TikTok and just like have fun with it, like actually take the videos a little bit more seriously, not necessarily the account itself seriously, but the videos.
Like making consistent content.
Yeah.
So really, in the last 3 months since we started, we've gone from 0 to about 30,000, which is just crazy. Like, we weren't really expecting it to be like this, but we're so glad it turned out to be. And really, it's because Alessia jumped on the live. You know, the first time when we hit 1,000 followers, Alessia was like, oh, we can go live. And I literally was like, no one's going to come on. Like, out of 1,000 people, you'll get like 2%. And then she just was like, I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway. Jumped on, had 30, 40 people on the first time.
Yeah, we had 33 people on in our first live. All right, so you guys are probably wondering, what can we expect from this channel? You guys can literally expect anything at this point. We're thinking challenges, Q&As, interviews. Yeah, that's a good
Food
one.
tasting.
Food tasting.
Cooking.
Cooking, yes.
Maybe a bit of wall ball.
Definitely a wall ball competition. Like skincare talks.
Oh, yeah.
Makeup talks if you guys want them.
And maybe I'll even show you how to DJ.
So maybe Taz can teach me how to DJ. Can be like a little series.
So yeah, we're open to suggestions, guys. So stay engaged with us. And let us know what you want to see. But yeah, we're just gonna have fun.
Yeah.
We'll post probably once a week. If we have more than the content than that, we'll post twice. But I mean, we're back at work
Soon.
you know, so we're just gonna do our best to give you like good quality content
Whenever we can.
whenever we can, exactly. But we appreciate you guys following us, supporting us on multiple platforms now, and hopefully we can like entertain you on here as well.
I know, fingers crossed. We'll see how we go, guys. So if you guys have any suggestions about what you want to see, make sure you leave them in the comments below. And make sure you give this video a like as well. Get around us, support.
Yes, do it, guys.
Just because we'd love to be able to entertain a little bit more. I love you. But we'll see you on our next video, probably sometime in the next following week.
Bye, guys.
Bye!